to write alphabet, letters. For this, they are practiced. They are practiced to hold the pencils and draw lines, circles, and so on. So this is beginning step of writing. So this is also known as one activity, but it is first step of teaching writing. In the first grade, in the previous days or very beginning days, such activities are necessary. Without doing such activity, the students are not able to write the alphabet or letters and words. They become proficient later. Practicing such activity first. Another activity is expanding text. As students are able to write words, letters and words, or they start to write sentences, many creative activities are carried out. The students have to be proficient for writing, making the letters or words, sentences. They have to be able. For this, many imitative activities, imitative writing, copying, dictation activities can be carried out. And creative activities are also carried out then. So, they have to be able to create new writings with their ideas and feelings. These all come under writing activity or developing writing skill. So, one activity is expanding text. If in this activity, for example, if a teacher writes a word eat on the board, the student has to add something more. Eat or a student can add or. After it, another student comes and add I before it, and next student will come and add mango, for example, and then another student will come and add once, then another comes and add a, then another can add week, like this. I eat a mango once a week, for example. Like this the sentence becomes. So very creative as well. This type of activity, many sentences can be made from a word by expanding before or after it. Expanding both sides, the sentence can be made. And it is funny as well. The students entertain this type of activity, so it is important and effective as well. Expanding text. Another activity, sentence starter. The teacher starts a sentence and the student completes. For example, he is. If the teacher starts like this, the one student can complete it like this, a carpenter. The students are asked to complete and one can complete like this, the another, he is. writing a letter. If another student writes this is also correct. So like this, it is open. He is open. A carpenter, if one says, it is correct. And writing a letter now, if another completes like this is also correct. So like this, just the teacher presents the beginning part of the sentence and the students complete. So this is also a kind of activity which is also important and effective as well, and the students enjoy and actively participate. So to participate them in writing activity, this type of activity is important. And anagram, another activity, anagram. In primary level, generally this type of activity, writing activity, are appropriate for beginners or elementary classes. Generally in primary level, these all activities are carried out. They are much important there. Anagram. First of all, what anagram is? Let us discuss. The teacher gives a word and the students have to reproduce new words from the letters of that word. For example, if a word T-E-A-C-H-E-R, teacher given, the students have to make the words. How many words they can make from this? They are asked to do. For example, T-E-A-C-H-E-R, T-E-A, T, E-A-R, E-R, A-T, yet, A-C-A-C, yak, S-E-R, and so many words can be made. So they are asked to write like this. It is very important. It is also important for teaching vocabulary. This can be carried out, anagram, while teaching vocabulary. And jumbled letters, words, jumbled letters, jumbled words, jumbled sentences can be used as the activities. First of all, jumbled letters. By giving jumbled letters, the students are asked to make correct word. For example, G-O-M-A-N, if given, the students are asked to make this word, meaningful word from this. So, from this, the students make the word like this, mango. So, jumbled letters. Jumbled words from a sentence. The words of a sentence can be jumbled. Go, I, school, 10, at, am, 2. If the words are given in this way, the students are asked to arrange the jumbled words to make a sensible sentence. I go to school at 10 a.m. If the students make such words are arranged in correct form or correct order, so jumbled words and jumbled sentences. In a paragraph, the sentences can be given in mismatch form, and the students are asked to write them in correct order so that the paragraph will become meaningful and sensible. So this activity is very effective and entertaining as well, I think. So, and by involving students in this activity, we can improve their writing skill or develop writing skills in them. Okay, and punctuation. Marks, use of punctuation marks. Generally, dictation, let us do dictation. Through dictation, the use of punctuation marks and punctuation exercises can be dictation, copying can be done for writing and punctuation marks, using of punctuation marks. Dictation activity is carried out by telling a text before them, and the students listen to the teacher, and as they listen, they write, copy what the teacher says, they write, and they try to use the punctuation marks properly, and later the students work are checked by the teachers, corrected through dictation and through copying similar, but dictation by the teacher or by anyone can be heard through audio material as well, and copying the text, written text is copied, but there is a certain difference. In copying, while copying, the students can see the punctuation marks and spellings, but while dictations, the students can't see such punctuation marks and spellings of the word. Sometimes they may feel difficulty to identify the word due to the pronunciation problem. Okay, this both dictation and copying activities help to develop writing skills and using punctuation marks properly. As the teacher dictates, the students write that text, and later the text can be presented by the teacher through devices, ICT device or any device, or in the writing on the cardboard paper also can be presented, and by looking at it, the students themselves can identify where they have made mistakes and where they are correct, and they can exchange their copies and their works, and their peer, they can check it in pair and take their own copies. So in this way, writing exercises can be carried out, which also help to develop. It helps not only to develop writing skill, but also to make correct writing or to make the use of correct punctuation marks. So these are very useful activity for the beginners, generally for the beginners or in primary level. And another activity is guided writing. The students are given certain guided materials, that is or text with the blank spaces, so that the students fill and prepare a paragraph or story. So fill in. Incomplete stories can be given, and by filling, the students can complete the story or any paragraph. So this one type of guided writing. There are various types of guided writing practices or exercises and activities can be carried out. The arranging items, the sentences are given in haphazard order, and they are asked to write them in correct order so that it makes a story, for example. And this is also a kind of guided writing. And completion of letter completion of biography and preparation of biography through the given notes or given hints, and elaboration of story with the hints and clues, preparation of condolence with the clues. By giving clues, and format also can be given, and by filling, and this type of activities are carried out for developing writing skills. Guided paragraph with fill in the blanks, with the blank spaces, and letters with blank spaces, biography with clues, writing biography with clues, arranging sentences and making a story, and so on. These are the activities for guided writing. This can be some major activities, and describing is another important activity for writing. In this, describing pictures, describing objects, persons, events, places, etc. The teacher presents the picture, and the students have to describe it by writing. This can be done orally as well, but it is for speaking activity. But for writing activity, the students write, describing the picture. The hints can be given to describe. For example, if a picture of a plant is given, the place where it is found, the parts, the use, the importance, maybe hints. By giving such hints also, the students are asked to describe pictures, objects, persons, and by giving certain adjectives, the students are asked to describe sometimes. So, in various ways, describing activities can be carried out. For describing a person, the teacher can give some adjectives such as tall, short, curly, oval, black, and so on. By using such adjectives, they can describe the person. For example, the face of this person is oval, and the hair is curly, but it is brown, not black. Like this, it's not black, it's brown. Like this, the student can describe the person with the hints or clues given. So, without giving the clues or with clues, hints, the students can describe. And another activity, free writing. Free writing activities. Free writing activities are also carried out it is generally carried out, such activities are carried out generally in upper grades. But in primary levels, also, short paragraph writing can be practiced. Short paragraphs, very short essays, short biographies, short stories within few paragraphs. The students can be asked to prepare such text. For such writing practice, the teacher has to provide them certain hints or certain ideas. That is, first of all, they are asked to make notes. As they prepare the notes, then they are they have to be asked to make the sentences from the notes, and they have to be asked to make the first draft from the sentences, and the teacher has to guide them to write certain things in first paragraph and certain things into second and certain things into last paragraphs as well. With such instruction, the students develop draft, and at last the revising takes place. The students have to revise and prepare generally a paragraph, a short story, a short biography of a person. Like this can be taught, or later also can be made through this idea or this way. So these are the major activities that can be carried out in primary classes while teaching writing, or for developing writing skills in the students. These are major activities in primary level. This much for teaching writing today, and we'll discuss about grammar later.